soul, but his ass belongs to me.
Die, Eagles, die on the road to misery.
You know, I gotta admit, there is nothing like two sports organizations just flat out hating each other's guts, man. There's nothing like it. It's just, whether one team is good or both teams are good, it doesn't matter. There's always enough hatred to go around. And at the moment, these two teams may have pure and unadulterated hatred for the San Francisco 49ers. Trust and believe, they got plenty more for each other. And with the Cowboys and Eagles meeting up once again this come Sunday night, I thought this was a perfect opportunity to just look back and just to see how much these two organizations, teams, fans, just flat out don't like each other. This NFC East War of Wars started way back on September 30th, 1960, when these two teams met for the first time, with the Eagles pulling out the victory 27-25. And including the playoffs, these two teams would clash 129 more times in just flat-out brawls, man. Now, the Cowboys have the lead overall, 73-56. But there's always been a special kind of hatred between these two organizations in the 63 years that they've been going at it. Fans of both sides have made it a point and a case to just let it be known how much that they don't like each other. And it's not just the players and the fans. The guys in the corporate offices were joining the fight just as much. Just take it back to the NFL 1987 playoffs, where the Cowboys just flat out demolished the Eagles, 41-22. And head coach of the Eagles, Buddy Ryan, accused Tom Landry from running up the score, and he took that personally, very personally. So much so that Buddy Ryan just pretty much looked for revenge every single chance he got after that point. The infamous Bounty Bowl is an example of that, when there was a rumor going around that he put a bounty on the quarterback, Troy Aikman, and kicker, Luis Zandres. I really hope I said his name right. But word was, he put out a bounty on those two to get those guys knocked out of the game. Troy Aikman because he was a good up-and-coming quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, and the kicker because he used to be a kicker for the Eagles, but he was released and then signed with the enemy, so he had to go apparently. And he didn't like it that much either. Or in 1990, where the Eagles were in town to play the Cowboys, and Buddy Ryan's just a constant, his name just keeps coming up in this thing. I don't think that's a coincidence. Anyway, him and his offensive coordinator were out eating dinner, and he got a pork chop, and evidently, Buddy Ryan started choking. So much so that his offensive coordinator had to rush to give him the Heimlich maneuver and save his life. Needless to say, when the Cowboys got a hold of this information, their president at the time made it be known that this game coming up will now be declared as the Pork Chop Bowl. I mean, damn, dude almost died and y'all making a joke about it. If that ain't hatred, I don't know what is. And on top of that, when game day came, Cowboy fans were throwing pork chops and other meats onto the field at the Philly sideline. I'm like, great googa mooga, man. Golly. Show me you got no respect without saying you got no respect. Now, after that, Philly got the last laugh, pulling out the victory 21-20. But that's nothing compared to 1991, when they played in Dallas and Troy Aikman wore the Philly defenders on his back, so much so that people thought that he was playing for the Eagles, getting sacked 11 times. Man, if Troy hadn't earned his respect from the Dallas faithful at that point in time, then he earned it that day. And honestly, I gotta wonder how Cowboy fans feel knowing the simple fact that Michael Irvin, one of their best players of all time, was forced to retire after a vicious hit at Veteran Field by the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, I'm pretty sure they bring that up a lot. And honestly, that's on another level of this rivalry because of the big name stars that have come through both of these organizations. Guys for Philly like Reggie White, whose career has 17.5 sacks on Dallas Cowboy quarterbacks, and DeMarcus Ware, who has 16 on Philadelphia Eagle quarterbacks. I mean, the list goes on and on, like Emmitt Smith, Brian Dawkins. Man, it's just It's a who's who between these two teams alone. Yeah, there's no doubt that both of these organizations have had their fair share of success in their individual time of existence. But I think it's safe to say that no matter where they are, no matter who's doing what, every time these teams lock up, it's always personal. And right now, both teams are doing really good. Both are playoff contending teams. Philly just coming out of a Super Bowl appearance last season. Dallas making it to the playoffs the season before, and it looks like they're going to do it again. Will they play in the playoffs this year? And I hope so. This kind of rivalry does absolutely nothing but draw in money, people, and attention. Shoot, former wide receiver Deshaun Jackson and Dez Bryant of the Eagles and Cowboys got a bet going on for this game on Sunday night. $10,000 if I'm not mistaken. Man, that must be nice being able to put out that kind of money for a game. But nonetheless, this is one of the best rivalries in sports history. And with both teams having the players to contend for a championship from here on out, it's just going to get even better.
Hey, Dallas! The last time you were in the Super Bowl, these draft picks weren't born!
Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.